Weather tonight, check out Uptown Charlotte from our Arlington camera. Hopefully you spent the day outdoors to soak in the nice weather. While the freezing temperatures won't return tomorrow, we will see some of the rain. We've got Andrew Brightman here a little bit this evening with a look at what we can expect at least over the next few days. And it was a little bit chilly out there, but a little bit more manageable than it has been the past few days.
I mean, this afternoon was amazing, Derek. We had sunshine. We had temperatures up into the upper 60s, a major rebound even from what we saw on Saturday. But just as quickly as those temperatures warm up, we got rainfall on the way. Clouds already thickening across the Carolinas, and roughly you're going to see wet weather moving in probably over the next 5 hours or so. So as you wake up and head out the door tomorrow morning, get ready for some wet weather to move on in. So a beautiful shot of Uptown Charlotte, a little bit farther away on our Independence Boulevard camera, 53 degrees. Right now, south-southwesterly winds at 7 miles an hour up on King Street in Boone. Quiet conditions, but this is also where we're first going to see the wet weather start to move in. Pinpoint radar, not much going on here across the central Carolinas, but as we zoom out, you can see all of the activity that I'm talking about. A lot of rainfall building. We've got a lot of moisture streaming out of portions of the southwest and Mexico, making its way over the Gulf. And from there, this is how to have a frontal boundary that's going to move through. All of these ingredients are coming together, and it's going to make for a very active first half of the week. So let's go through it here with Futurecast. Overnight, 6 o'clock, we've already seen a lot of rainfall start to move on in. It's going to continue off and on throughout the day here. This is 11 o'clock on your Monday, a very gloomy day. It is going to be a sea change compared to what we've seen over the past couple of days across the Carolinas. Heading into the afternoon, sort of keeping the gloomy weather around. 4 o'clock, a little bit of a lull here. Not as much wet weather going on. This continues into the evening hours here across the Carolinas. Then from there, we're going to watch more potential shower activity as we head through the overnight and into your Tuesday. Notice the scattered showers Tuesday morning. As we head throughout the day, I don't think it's going to be a total washout, and because of that, notice how the temperatures try to rebound somewhat during the early afternoon. But later in the day, the next round of major wet weather starts to move in, scattered showers and storms, and I think from about late Tuesday afternoon through about the mid-morning hours on Wednesday, that is going to be the time frame for the heaviest rainfall to move through the Carolinas. You can see on a macro level as we go through the overnight hours Tuesday into Wednesday, that is part of the cold front actually moving through. On the backside, there is some potential for some snow just up in the mountains as the cold air rushes in behind it. And from there, we get another blast of cold air, and our next cold Canadian high is on the way as we wrap up the week. How much rainfall are we talking about? Upwards of 2 inches of rain. There will be some locally heavy rain because it's been so dry. I'm not too concerned about flooding potential, but nonetheless, it is going to be a bit of a soaker here across the Carolinas the first half of this week. As for the next few hours, overnight hours, by about 3 o'clock or so in the morning, that is when the wet weather starts to move in, and then just continuing sort of off and on throughout the day here on your Monday. Low temperatures, because of the cloud cover, the wet weather moving through, obviously going to be much milder. Lows going to be about roughly 15 degrees warmer compared to what we saw just this morning. Local forecast tomorrow, everyone's seeing shower activity here across the Carolinas. We go through your Monday, Lancaster, Chester, Rock Hill, upstate South Carolina. You catch the drift here. Same story in the QC as we go throughout the afternoon hours with those scattered showers on the way. Shelby, Gastonia, an active day. Maybe a bit of a lull during the afternoon hours, we'll see here, but certainly going to be a much gloomier forecast all across the central Carolinas compared to what we've seen over the past couple of days with just the beaming sunshine, but also the cold temperatures. Up in the mountains, though, not quite as wet. More cloud cover on the way as we go through tomorrow. Your mountain forecast, there's that potential for snow showers on the backside of this frontal boundary moving through on Wednesday in your pinpoint 7-day forecast. Watching a lot of wet weather moving through for the first half of this week. Derek?